Hello everyone, welcome to the T2 Cavern, where it's heads down for another 3 hours or so of top-class table tennis, broken down into 24-minute slices of action. It's the second session of our first day of round 3 of T2. Hope you're paying attention there. I'll be asking questions later on. And it's good to see Vladimir Samsonov has arrived back in the cavern. He was announced as the first pick and disappeared off some, I think, to get his table tennis back. I could be wrong, but I think he's ready now. And certainly Zhang Zilang, the big man, the boss of Team JJ, he's big on rhetoric. I don't know if you saw the fan. He has his fans, and he has literally a fan that says win, 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 Team JJ. And, well, they're going to have to go a little bit to get through this session, but they've got the personnel to do it, and I've got the personnel to do it as well. Ashley Given, the Northern Irish table tennis player who has, she knows the top stage as well, having played at the Commonwealth Games for her country. She's alongside me, and I think it's fair to say you're enjoying the fare that's been served up so far today in the first session.
Thanks, Richard. Yeah, the first session was a great session to get us kicked off in round 3, but we're in for a real treat here with Team JJ versus Team Maze.
Yeah, Team JJ at the bottom of the table at the moment. That's only, I guess, perhaps because Team Rossi has already played in this day's matches, and they are, what, 6 games above the Team JJ, so they should regain that place. But remember, the top 2 teams play off in the grand final, and here's a man for Team Maze who's been doing the business, really. Chen Chien, the 26-year-old, the lefty, World Junior Singles title way back in 2008. Beat Paul Drinkle. I'm sure Paul would affect to forget that final, but there you go. He played today and won, of course, as well. And well, does Vladimir Samsonov need an introduction? For those of you not really au fait with table tennis, I guess he does. The 41-year-old from Belarus, been in the last 6 Olympic Games. I don't think Khairul Hizami of Malaysia, the referee, has quite that CV, but we do have a top team of referees here for T2. It sounds like he means business. So this was the first matchup in the first round. First time we saw T2, it was Maze against JJ, and that time Maze just squeaked it by a point, 14-13. Won both these matchups.
Left 2.
Wild from
3-1.
Chen from Chinese Taipei, of course. He's a doubles world champion a few years ago now in Paris. Samsonov, a really classy opponent. I mean, he's another languid style, isn't he? He doesn't dash around the place. I suppose when you get to 41 you don't need to, but his placement is always good, and he's always got the shots. It's not in that case.
Both players opting for the pendulum serves early on.
Taking the next, going long. Which is Samsonov. Oh yes. Well, Chen really got down to put as much topspin as he could on that shot. And was dispatched all the same by Samsonov.
Samsonov looking as cool as ever, playing with a nice smooth action. Never looks like he's ever being rushed by the opponent.
I think you're right. I mean, He's sort of by eye, and he does get a sweat on, of course he does, but he looks as if he's not going to, he's just too cool. Too calm and collected, seen it all.
Fooled by the Chen service though. Adding a little bit of extra topspin just at the end, kicking the racket up out of his hand. It was enough to fool the 41-year-old.
Yeah, 15-year age gap between these two. An example of that really smooth style of Samsonov's.
Again, the classic Samsonov pendulum service. Probably the most legal serve you'll have in the game. Trajectory is straight up, straight down.
Look at the table from Chen. Might well have taken a bit of a kick. There's some perspiration or little things make big differences sometimes. And all of a sudden, from a tight game, Samsonov has raced ahead. Game point.
Level 6, first game to Samsonov.
And that will do in under 3.5 minutes. Thank you very much. Oh, we thought it was tight at 6-all. Turned out not to be.
Happens time again when I've been watching Samsonov. He looks so smooth, so collected, and then all of a sudden he's gained a 4-point lead out of nowhere.
I love these super slow-mos. What it does show you is once the ball's gone down past a certain point past your eyes, you stop looking at the ball even before you hit it. It's amazing what the human brain can do. Amazing what these players can do as well. Some of the cream of the crop here at T2. And this is a really good matchup. It's long from Chen.
Love 1.
Samsonov just happy to play short back, waiting for his chance, just contacts the ball slightly late.
Happy to jump in there, it's always a chance. You know, it's one of the few times you see quick movement for Samsonov. Normally he's in the right place, right time. Getting out to that one though. Chen too strong.
See, just playing off the angle there. A little bit of depth on the ball, kicking out. Samsonov opting for the forehand flick. He doesn't play many of those usually. Usually opts for touching back short, letting the other player come in and try to play off the third or fourth ball.
Long again.
2-4.
Well, Chen didn't have much of an answer at the end of the last game, but he's certainly found himself ahead in this second game and will be confident he can keep going. Oh, excellent. Really jumped on that serve. Looks a lot livelier in this second game. Oh, it's long. It's long, and so what, Michael Mays threw his hands up in despair there because he did all the hard work. He got himself into the game with that really whipped backhand, and then all of a sudden, just look how much on the back foot that man was. He got lucky.
It's a better forehand strike from Chen there. Playing a lot more forward with his body, trying to inject a little bit of pace.
Big hands again.
3-7.
quicker you can get to the ball, the sooner you can dispatch it back, the better your chances. Really good from Chen.
Four, 7.
Trying to repeat the dose of the backhand, not so lucky this time.
Another lovely trademark smooth backhand from Samsonov.
Yeah, both these players are just starting to get into their stride now. Took a bit of time.
Samsonov did better there, dealing with the side topspin serve, keeping it low over the net. Very difficult to do.
Not so lucky that time. Just trying to get within reach. There's the serve. There's a chance here. Took the net, went long.
6-9.
Just didn't really have the racket head speed there to follow the ball through. So I'm a little bit slower than most of his other shots.
Well, this time didn't
10-6.
read the spin as well as he might have done. Flying way to the back of the court. That's the smoothness we talk about. It's almost effortless. It's not, but it looks effortless. Chen gets over the line, levels this match up at 1 apiece. It was nicely done by the man from Chinese Taipei. Mixed it up, disrupted Samsonov during that game, really. That's what you got to do. This man who is as smooth as silk when he plays. Not happy there though.
There you can get
and
some
this man
points.
will be Michael
If you
Mays,
spin to your backhand,
captain of Team
sometimes
Mays.
keep ball, not you know, not crazy. You don't need.
That's okay. Don't scare too much.
Time.
Yeah. You return balls. You better than him. He's to care you. Yeah.
Zheng Jilang, tennis. And his commentary exploits. He's a multi-talented man. He's an entrepreneur as well, I believe. It's true to say, works in construction and all sorts.
He can sing a bit as well. He was serenading us in round 2.
Oh really? I missed that.
A little bit of karaoke in the T2 family barbecue.
You had a family barbecue?
We did indeed.
Oh, I see.
Well, before the rain spoiled it, of course.
I'm away for the week and you're having barbecues. Great reaction. I don't know if you saw that little shrug of the shoulders. Bottom lip came out a bit.
Pretty sure that's maybe the first time Samsonov ever gotten faulted in his life.
Great reaction to it. Okay, fair enough. I'll carry on. Told you this referee was taking no nonsense.
Nice little slow forehand flick there from Samsonov, just changing the pace slightly. Doesn't always need to play quick over the table against Chen.
On the scoreboard in this third game. Nice fast hands from Chen. Pounced on the forehand. Oh, took the edge of the table.
4-1.
Chen was ultra aggressive there and almost paid dividends for him. We've seen a lot of superhero movies recently, but none will have reactions like that. Look at that. Goodness me. That's pure instinct, surely. Did the job. Back in this game.
It's a lovely little service action there from Chen, coming around the left-hand side of the ball, adding a little side to his backspin serve. Yeah, there we have it again. Just causing the ball to pop up on Samsonov's side, but Chen didn't get round enough for his forehand, didn't give himself enough space.
Little slip from Chen, a little glance down. The special surface, of course, that we have down for the players.
Yeah, the red Terraflex floor is super for these high athletes. Just allows you to get more grip, allows you to jump from side to side. Usually you don't really slip in it, but there are special circumstances. Some players are a little bit more talented than others when it comes to slipping.
What a talent, what a shot that was. And he is playing very well at the moment.
7-5.
Yes, we have the official Sanai made table, exclusive for T2, and of course the balls made for T2 exclusively from DHS. We got it all, you know. You can buy, there's a shop round the back, you can buy the balls if you're so inclined.
8-5.
Again, really quick around the table. Chen Chien looking very good, but in a spot of bother. 6-9 down. He has to defend some game points now. Samsonov, like a well-appointed ocean liner, gliding serenely on. There you go.
11-6. Second game to Samsonov from Team
4 minutes and 15. That took him. He finishes off the ones he wins pretty quickly. And he is 2-1 up in this game, in this match. It's a great contest between these two. Contrasting styles, producing some great table tennis.
If you can kill, you can kill. But if you make good,
Try, doesn't matter. Because this time, you know.
Time.
Yeah, you try, doesn't matter.
Fourth game, Chen from teammates to serve. Level.
Back on it really quickly, as you'd expect in T2 table tennis. Just over 10 minutes of this match to go.
1-love.
Samsonov just jumping slightly while he played that ball. It's important to try and stay grounded while you're making contact with the ball.
Oh yes, spreading the player around the table and around the court and paying dividends for Samsonov. So we give that a little bit of welly. It's a technical term, you know, Ashley. If he gets in the position to attack, he certainly will. And he'll do it as quickly as possible, Chen. Good start to this fourth game. But look how quick Samsonov can attack as well.
It's a lovely little bit of feeling from Samsonov. Cutting the spin up the serve initially. Not so much this time though. Serve, receive, went a little bit loose, allowing Chen to get in with another powerful forehand.
Six points in the game. Quick tower break allowed, but it has to be quick. Outpowered. Samsonov this time.
Chen getting a really nice angle there off the backhand. And there we go. There's Samsonov playing two in the same place. Chen expected him to play right into the backhand. He was already moving across the table.
5-4.
Service error there from Chen.
This time it's Samsonov who wins the battle of power, looking to dominate the table, both these players. And just sat up nicely for him that time.
6-5.
You need a second invitation.
Nice little bit of deception there off the flick.
6-4.
Good crowd, good atmosphere in this T2 cavernous it is. Massive complex, of course, the Pinewood Studios here in JB, southern Malaysia. Lots of other things going on, but our focus is in this particular part of the complex. 15,000 square feet, which includes the practice zones behind, and the youth area, the junior area. TTX, fast form of the game, to be played in another area for people who come to watch what's going on with these seasoned professionals and perhaps set themselves on the road. And what table tennis they're watching at the moment. 7 apiece in this fourth game.
7-8.
You'd be a brave person to call this, wouldn't you? A little hop of frustration from Chen. 8 apiece. He will desperately want to close this one out, give him a chance of coming from behind to win the match.
A lovely little receive there from Samsonov, cutting off all the spin, playing flat to the Chen forehand, then directly trying to hold the next ball, which of course he succeeded in winning the point.
9-all.
A bit of a nail biter this one. These players just cancelling each other out, taking turns to dominate. Watch the clock ticking down. Certainly comfortably get another game. Well, I say comfortably in. May not get to the end. May not get to 11, but we'll see. It's the longest game by a distance. Under the net there. So game point for Chen. Oh, it's long. Just.
What reactions we had there from Samsonov, being able to adapt this quickly.
That was an amazing shot, wasn't it? And you'd put your money on Chen to finish it. He hasn't. This point will decide this game. Oh, well, how about that? Miracle Mays couldn't believe that Chen hadn't closed out that game. A little fist pump from Samsonov shows his delight. Doesn't show a lot of emotion, but that's about as good as it gets. Well, well, well. 3-1. That's the margin.
Doesn't matter. You can that side
Came
speed.
from behind.
It's okay. Just
seal
fast.
that.
It's okay. You're waiting for the next. Just okay.
Well,
just do
you
one
know how
ball.
important it was to
Tap like this.
Samsonov if he's making
And
any kind of
That
noise.
side, forehand. Yeah, you're watching that side spin, that side spin. Watch to forehand also. Come on.
He speaks Serbian, Croat, Russian, English, German, French, and fist pump. It's a lot of languages, isn't it? Well, we'll get some of this game out. The shortest game has been 3:28, so we'll see. The first game that Samsonov took 11-6. So if it's a tight one, we may well come to nail pointer halfway through the game. When the buzzer goes, we stop playing Finish that point off, and that's that. A great service from Chen, and somehow Samsonov clung in and got himself back into the point.
Chen struck that ball so well, coming around the side of the ball, creating a little bit of an arc and going away from the table, getting so much angle.
Left. 1-3.
Oh yeah,
2-3.
Chen got a slight slither of the bat on that ball. It was going so fast. And this time into the body,
3-on.
same result.
See Michael Mears from the side signalling there. You need to take the service on, you need to flick more.
Timeout.
Timeout. I was just looking at the score there thinking, well, it's not a multiple of 6, it can't be a towel break, but no, timeout has been called. Didn't see the, normally the referee will hold up a card to indicate which side is called. I didn't see it this time.
You play good.
But definitely a timeout here.
Only small things change. Come on, you have time, no problem. Just enjoy. Backhand is very good, sometimes only block.
A little walk
crazy.
round in between the two
Just put on
sessions,
table.
Ashley.
You are better
down
than
here.
him in the
Basically,
game.
we can
Come on,
see
you're good, come on.
some Marco Polo-esque scenery outside, and then I turned a corner and there was a kind of World War II style fighter plane, which I don't think was real. I couldn't tell, but I don't think it was. Got a fight on our hands here between these two. Would it be pushing the analogy too far to say a real dog fight? Yes, is what you said there, wasn't it, really?
No comment.
Well, they're going at it hammer and Tom, these two.
5-4.
It's not a kind of crashing forehand fest, is it? It is a battle of wits, really.
Samsonov just coming out on top, really, playing a little bit smarter.
And it's just small margins that make it. I mean, he's 3-1 up, but it could have been different. Just such a calm and collected character.
4-7.
Shows you that power isn't the be-all and end-all in table tennis. Playing with a little bit more spin, a little bit softer, can win you the game.
Power that time, one out from Chen.
7-5. Timeout. 1 minute.
Another timeout called. Might as well, it's only 15 seconds. Wants to have his word with his man.
Yeah, now you.
Yeah, he's quite important. You look at it here,
How to
6-7.
serve.
If
Long
Chen
ball,
can just
try.
get level,
Long ball.
in the
Just
next point
try.
we'll be playing, I think
Straight.
only 1 point before the 15 seconds is up
It's
and
okay.
finished. Then
No,
you
no,
have,
no,
of course,
just
the,
try. Yeah. Last one
the
more.
last
Don't
and
worry.
only point.
Yeah, you thinking how to follow the next. Yeah, just long ball, no short ball.
So
Samsonov has the advantage though with the serve. It always helps.
Seven, 6.
Oh, well, how
7 off.
fast do you think Chen is going to take this serve? In a way, it doesn't matter because you have to play a point. Might as well be this point. Wait for the buzzer. There you go.
Time's out. Sudden death. 1 point.
Sudden death. It was the same before. It now has an official name. Oh, and Chen
8-7. Game and match.
could not get it over the net.
Team
That was a battle of spin in the end. And it is 4-1 in the record books, but it was a lot closer than that, really. when you saw the two players play, but in the end, the guile, the craft, the experience of Vladimir Samsonov saw him through, and that's a handsome start for Team JJ. Well, you can see there, points well on serve, perhaps the deciding factor, and also some of the forehand winners looking good, but backhand winners going the way of Chen, but really Samsonov just edging the match all round and winning when it really mattered. Wasn't an all-out battle of power, and a lot of guile, a lot of tactics involved here, and some really good reaction shots as well from both players. Using the width of the table, getting his player manoeuvred. In the end though, even though Chen came close on a couple of games that he lost, it was the case that Vladimir Samsonov gets Team JJ underway really well with a 4-1 win.